do you think about fountain pens designed for kids like the Lamy ABC, Pelikan Happy Pen, or the Bruynzeel My Grip? I have no idea what that last one is, but I'm happy to give you my thoughts about kid pens. I'm actually a fan of these pens, generally speaking. I find that they perform pretty well. It's kind of funny because as I was looking this up, I was like, man, that Lamy ABC, we've been carrying that for years. And I was like, wait a minute, do we still carry that? Because honestly, as soon as we picked up Lamy, we picked up basically every Lamy we could, and that was a pretty affordable one. It uses the same nibs as all the other pens. I would be showing it to you right now, except we don't carry it anymore. It was such a poor seller for us that we stopped carrying it. And believe me, we didn't do that lightly. We carried it too long. I mean, we carried it it didn't sell well for the last 3 years, and we still kept carrying it because we love Lamy and we want to do that. But I'm not joking. It was like a couple of pens a year of this $22 pen or whatever it was. It was just not popular at all. I think it's because for us, we don't have a huge following of like kid pens and stuff like that. Most of the people we have are enthusiasts that are, more experienced in their fountain pen journey or life journey or whatever you want to call it. They're buying other pens, and a lot of people definitely they get their kids into it and stuff like that, but they're buying Lamy Safaris and Pilot Metropolitans and their Nemesigns and Jinhaos and stuff like that. The kid pens that you're talking about here, the Lamy ABC, and I don't have a Pelikan Happy, but I have a Pelikan Twist, which is definitely marketed towards children as well. There's no clip, there's no not a lot of branding on it necessarily. It's got bright colors. Usually they have some kind of triangular grip to make it easier to hold, which actually is kind of nice. It usually has a very stiff nib that is in just one size, which is usually about a medium size. And they always have holes in them too, because any pen that's marketed towards children needs to have holes in them because it's a choking hazard if they don't. So if you market it towards children, you have to put holes in them. So no eyedropper conversion. So I think it just for a variety of reasons doesn't tend to sell very well for us. But if you get your hands on it from somewhere else that does carry them regularly, I think they're pretty solid pens. I find they write pretty well. They're usually very, very smooth. They work great with cartridges, converters. Usually they'll fit converters. So I think they're worth taking a look at, and they're usually not that expensive. I forget how much this one is. I got this as a sample from Pelikan, so I don't actually know the price offhand, but usually you're looking in somewhere in the $15 to $25 range for these kid pens, which is like, maybe that's the problem. It's not cheap enough to really warrant, it's not like it's $4, right? But it's, if you're gonna make that kind of an investment on a pen, you're probably gonna get something a little different. I don't know. But I think in general, they don't do that great for us here, but I got no problem with them, and I think they're pretty cool. They can be pretty cool. It's worth taking a look at if that's your thing.